Is she the real Bashley? Is she the Bashley? Oh my god, really? Nice to meet you, babe. Nothing hectic. Nothing hectic at all. Hello, hello, hello everyone. It's your girl, Bashley. I come back. Once again, guys. It's me. It's me. Hi. Oh my god. So today I'm wearing one of the best. Oh my gosh. Every day it's the best, but like today I want to explain a little bit into it, just a little bit, just to give you how I'm feeling, just to give a sense of what's going on in my mind and my vibe right now. So this is something that is so authentic and so original by Luxstreamers. Look at this. This is a robe, by the way, as you can see, as I'm always wearing robes when I'm on this channel. But this, guys, this is something out of this world. Like, look at this. Look at this. I just love it. I love it. Like, if you want to explain what luxury is, come to me. I'll show you. This is Luxury Dreamers, Aqua Goddess. This is so beautiful. Like, that's what I've named her. And she is just so luxurious, so sensual, so sexy, so gorgeous, like so comfortable as always. And also, I want to tell you something about this. So I only had like a few items like this made, and I decided I cannot not have it. Like, really, this is like one thing I have got to have to keep for myself, and it's not just for marketing, it's not for anything like that, but this is something that I thought was just so authentic, like classic authentic. Also, I want to say that we deal mostly with classy things, so classy is our middle name. And this, you can never explain how so beautiful this lace is right here. Like, it makes it look like a queen is wearing this thing, because that's what I am. Like, I'm a goddess, I'm a beautiful child of God, and I deserve all these beautiful things. I deserve all these luxurious things. I deserve things that make me feel and look just as I am, which is, I am at the feet of Jesus, guys. I am at the feet of my Jesus Christ. And right now, what I'm talking about today matches exactly with what I'm wearing. And it is all self-worth. What I'm wearing is worth. You know, it is worth. Have it in your mind, whatever it is worth, but it is worth. Royalty, honey. Royalty, honey. Royalty, honey. So yes, today I am here to tell you about self-worth. Well, really, I'm not telling you about self-worth, but I'm sort of like showing you where I'm at in terms of self-worth that could help you in, I don't know, in simple terms, it could just help you, and it could elevate where you are to maybe another higher level. I don't know. You'll just have to analyze and see how far I get and how much of good knowledge I've had so far along the years coming to self-worth. And yeah, generally self-worth for me would be how I perceive myself, how people perceive me, what I am worth, my value in life. But like, it has a lot of factors. It's just determined by a lot of things. So I'll just somehow like try to explain what self-worth is according to, like, you know, life. Well, according to books, okay, and the internet. So self-worth is the internal sense of being good enough and worthy of love and belonging from others. You see, it's like a general sense of what people may perceive you as. Okay. Are you good enough? Are you not good enough? Like, okay, I see that, I get that. Fine. Okay, so it is often confused with self-esteem. Okay, this is something else, guys. Self-esteem. I always thought self-esteem was how you see yourself, you know. I've always said, like, okay, it's probably like my self-esteem is my worth, like how I'm worthy. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna say like so many times right now because I'm trying to explain something. Anyway, so yeah, it is often confused with self-esteem, which relies on external factors like success and achievements. To define worth can often be inconsistent, leading to someone struggling with feeling worthy. So sometimes you may feel like, okay, fine, I am worthy of this, which means I can become a person that is placed in this category in life, or I can become someone that is being placed in this category in life. Also, it is my value. What am I worth? My value is, okay, I'm a person that has studied up until this level. I'm a person that has achieved 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a person that has made it in life in terms of 1, 2, 3, my success. Obviously, it's different from time to time, and it can fluctuate, and it can gain value over time, but it is always different because now we have people that actually limit us, or can I say people that weigh us in terms of what we have achieved, what we have overcome, what we've been through, and also like social status, stuff like that. So it is sometimes like a factor that actually affects people, because now in life generally you are also being put in like a classy position, which means it's the upper class, like higher class, which means you are like of a higher stature. And then there's also like a lower class, which means you are not even, it's probably you haven't studied much, it's probably you haven't achieved much. It's like always these classes are also like somehow a way that we value ourselves and we know each other's worths based on the fact of where we come from, where we've been, and now where do we belong. It's just like that's how we weigh ourselves in general. But I think self-worth is important if you do it for yourself and you do it in your own space, in your own comfort, because that's where you actually know who you are really. Like what I'm trying to do now with my Luxtreamers. Luxtreamers is a luxury brand that actually sells expensive and luxurious pajamas. If you can afford it, come on, baby girl. That's who you are. Your worth is that high. And if you can't, then sometimes you have to work hard to achieve the things that you want. And if you want it, you can achieve it. Trust me. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Generally, people that are gonna be people that wear luxury pajamas, or people that are gonna be luxurious in their own comfort, those people are likely to be people of a high worth, because they know that they can be comfortable in their own luxury. They're comfortable in a luxurious setting. And sometimes people are just comfortable in a low like setting. Maybe you don't like feeling luxurious, maybe you just like scruffy things and you're just comfortable in that, then that's you. But what I'm saying is that worth is important, that you are worth what you are, even when people cannot see you, even when people don't know what you studied, even when people don't know where you've been in life and what you've accumulated, or all of that, your accolades. Like, that's not important when you are alone. What you do when you're alone, I think that is the worth that is more important. And what you do when you're alone shows your inner morals, like who you really are. There's this one phrase that my late grandmother once said to me. She said, it is more important to know who you are once you are seated in your own space, where you're alone. You don't have a cell phone, you don't have people to talk to, you have people to call you, you're just sitting alone, and everything is just silent, and that's where actually this is who I am. You come back to a peace that is not understandable, a quiet, like this is where you can now scream and shout, cry, fall apart, break down, do whatever you want, but in the sense that you always remember that I am worth nothing, or I am worth so much. Anyway, guys, what I'm trying to say, I'm breaking down all of this bit by bit so that you can just somehow grasp or like pick a few things that you're getting from self-worth. But self-worth is your values, your morals. Like, also I feel like morals impact a lot on self-worth, because now my morals are something that I'm always saying that I behave myself to this point, how I personally perceive myself. It's like, okay, fine, if people are gonna if people are gonna do something like this, and how it makes me feel would be a sense where morals comes out of me, where they come up when and I decide to do what they're doing, or decide to actually say that is not me. So self-worth is also important. It has this no factor to the things that you say. It has this no determination of things that are for people that you feel they are not for you. You're going to be able to just say, no, I'm not a part of that. I don't want to partake in that. I am not going to be part of that. Like, you know what? No to that. It is not me. I am not about that life. So self-worth is something that is so heavy that you can now determine whether you're comfortable with something or you're not comfortable with something, and you have to decide to say yes or no to it. So that is like important. You have to know that about yourself. That's why I'm saying, when you're alone in your comfort, in your own space, what is coming in your head? Like, what is going on in your head? Because now, if you don't know your self-worth and someone comes in and tells you to do something that you don't like, then you're gonna just automatically flow into that position and just do whatever they want you to do. That means you don't know yourself. You don't know your boundaries. You don't know where you draw the line. You don't have a demarcation of some sort for yourself that covers you, that protects you, because you're standing by this thing, you know. So it's also coming in when you are dating. Okay, well, dating is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm just scared right now to even start doing it again. But anyway, dating is when a person is in a relationship with someone who is not treating them right. Okay, so in relationships, that's what's like, so I'm just gonna come up with self-worth somewhere there. You just have to catch on. So in relationships, when you are dating someone that is not treating you right, they can't even do the bare minimum in that relationship. Like, they don't even come through for you, like, in any sense of way. They just want you to always be there for them. Like, it's just like a narcissistic person that you're with. This person just controls whatever. He makes you feel bad for whatever. Like, every time now you're in a relationship with this person, you can't even know what to say, because you're so desperately wanting to be with this person and you like them. I don't know for what, but you somehow feel this attraction for them. And then it comes to a point where this attraction now gets over you, like it gets a hold of you in some way, and you can't say yes or no to things that you believe in or don't believe in. It's like you don't know your own standing. For that person to come in and tell you what to do would just be an easy task. You are like people just run over you like nothing. So now you lose your self-worth right there, because when this person acts narcissistic towards you, you just somehow crumble. You just break down. You don't know how to control it. You just fall apart. You just listen to whatever they're saying and you think it's right, and whatever they say goes practically. That's where you don't know how to say no to that person, and then, you know, that self-worth is just gone because you don't know how to say no. You don't know how to stand your ground. Like, literally, guys will come at you. They'll ask you out on a date, but like this one time, you know how guys are lately, not even ask you out on a date. They're just gonna ask you, let's go to my friend's place, let's go to wherever there's something. They're not even gonna have like a nice gesture to ask you, like how to ask you. They don't have nice etiquette to ask you, like, are you available on this date? I'd like us to go somewhere, you know. Like, they don't even have that kind of impression. They're just gonna be like, hey, let's just go out on this day. Like, oh my god, or let's go out tonight. What are you doing? Like, what? Let's go out tonight. What am I doing? Don't you know, like, I have my own things going on? If you had self-worth, in that case, you would just immediately say, sorry, Abuti, I am not available for you. Self-worth, guys. I'm not saying you should say no every time a guy asks you out, but I'm saying if a guy does not know how to approach you well, like a lady, then that person is gonna push you over, is gonna play you, is gonna do whatever they want with you, because you don't have a no in your vocabulary. You don't know how to say, sorry, I'm not available. Sorry, short notice. Sorry. You don't even know, like, you don't even have to say sorry. I'm just saying sorry because I've oh my god, you know, being taught by a house full of black men, you'll just say sorry for even talking. So I'm just saying, if you don't know your self-worth, that's where you will have a problem with saying, Unfortunately, I'm not available on this day. Unfortunately, tonight is too short notice. Unfortunately, um, I'm not feeling like it. Generally, like that's just it. You don't even have to explain yourself. I'm not feeling like it would be a good answer for you as a person that knows your worth. Also, yes, you can know your worth and turn a person down. Just don't be rude about it, because once you start being rude about it, then now your self-worth depreciates again, because you just like now a rude person. Why would you be a rude person if you knew your worth? A person that knows their worth is a person that knows how to be calm in every circumstance of disrespect. I sometimes lose it because I'm just a very, okay, no, I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not an aggressive person, but I can be aggressive because sometimes when I speak and I'm not heard, then I just want to lose it and go ballistic on people. But that is not how a lady carries themselves, please. Do not lose your morals. Do not lose yourself by saying nasty things to people just to get them to hear you. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Anyway, what I was saying is that in relationships, we mainly lose our self-worth because we fall in love, and falling in love is a normal thing. Falling in love is a good thing. It's great for ourselves, for everything. It's just great for everything. Just socially, it is just amazing to have a person by your side. It is a matter that we lose ourselves because we now feel like this person is someone that has been with me through thick and thin, and now if I lose this person because of this disrespect that they're now giving me, then I'm never gonna have that life, which is I'm never gonna have a husband. I'm never gonna have, because now you're limiting yourself so much. It just shows that you have a low self-esteem, that you do not believe in yourself. You don't see yourself beyond that abuse that the person is giving you, because I would call that abuse by a person just saying, what the hell? That is for me like, oh my God, you don't talk to me like that. Talk to me nicely. Come to me gently, brother. Like, talk to me and approach me in a way that I will tomorrow say to you, oh my God, no matter how much he may not agree with me, but he knows how to make me see what he sees. See? That's nice. That's a way that a person would talk to you. So also I want to, like, I think it comes along a lot for me in dating, because I feel like right now that's the reason why I'm not dating, because of self-worth. I know my worth. It's not that I'm going to be dating a person that has an expensive car, lives in an expensive estate, has this big house, has accumulated 1, 2, 3 socially and business wise. I'm not gonna categorize myself as that person that wants to date people that are up there financially and everything like that. But also it's a matter of, I know that I cannot date any Tom, Dick and Harry that comes to me. There's people that deserve my time. There's people that deserve my my availability, people that deserve me, people that need to have me around. And I feel like certain people don't even respect me, and certain people don't even see me, because they also say, oh, she's nothing, she's just beautiful, and that's it. Like, I don't want people that perceive me like that, and I don't want people that also see me as this high and mighty person. But I want people to see me and understand me because of how I speak, because of how I present myself to them. Obviously, that is, they will read my morals when they come. They'll read my value when I come. It's like when a person is around your presence, when a person is around you, then that's where that person will have to say, oh my God, she is worth my time. She is worth my availability. She's worth being around, because she has this knowledge that she has to her. She has this good etiquette that she has about her. Like, it's just like she comes on softly and on point all the time. It's just like you will have conversations with people that are not mentally or emotionally okay, to a point where you'll think, okay, I think I'm too much or I'm too less because of how they are. If you know your worth, and you have this good self-esteem to yourself, and you will just be able to come at people, whether they have achieved so much success business wise, or they have achieved so much academically, you will be able to be around those people and be comfortable, because now you know who you are and you know where you stand. Like, beyond school, beyond finances, I am this person. So that's why I'm saying your worth will come across too much or too less based on the situation or the surroundings that you are in. So when you're alone, you will know what you're worth. You have to now, my advice to you, when you're alone, sit down on your own and think of the things that I've put across, like the factors that I've put across. How do you feel when you are around people that are successful? How do you feel when you're around people that have achieved this and that? Like, if you don't feel good, or you lack a sense of belonging, or you feel like these people are not for me, or these people, I shouldn't be around them, or whatever negativity that you feel for people that have achieved something, then that means you have a problem with yourself. Because if you had good self-esteem and you had a good value to yourself, that you are valuing yourself as a good person or a person that deserves 1, 2, 3, then those people would not affect you. Those people should be people that you look up to, people that motivate you, people that inspire you, for you to become better than where you are currently. So there's no excuse for you to say, yo, I am not about that. I don't know anything that goes on socially. I don't know what happens on the news. I don't know. You should be the person that says, oh, what happens on the news? I don't really watch the news because 1, 2, 3. Have a reason for your whatever that you're doing. Have reasons and have understandable reasoning for people to also understand. Okay, maybe this is her reason, and why is it a reason that is gonna motivate or encourage someone in a way. But also look at the socials, like the people that you're around most of the time might break you or make you. So sometimes if you're able to say, I don't like 1, 2, 3, have a reason behind that, and be able to explain that to people, so that they don't say now, what the hell, like, why, girl, like, why you don't see yourself, like, they might come at you with certain factors that will make you feel less than, because you don't know how to stand on the reasoning of the things that you're doing. So sometimes have reasons for your actions, so that even tomorrow or the next day or the next year or 10 years later, when you start reevaluating your life again, you see that, oh, this was the reason. And is it worth it now? Because worth changes. Like, worth changes time to time. Is it worth it now? Then you say yes or no. And then you move on from there with a better answer for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Self-worth is something that you should be evaluating when you are by yourself on your own. Also looking at social people, that, okay, this is now what people are doing. Am I doing this the right way, or am I supposed to change for the better or for the worst? You find that girls don't value themselves so much these days, because we are, like, society has put us down to a level of how you dress, how you look. Like, what? You can't tell me that's all you are. You can't tell me that's all you have to your life. You can't tell me that all of these years that you have been growing and you have been learning, you just learned how to dress well and look nice. No, girl, come on. You you have to be kidding me. Like, every person in this life has to know that it is not about how you look. It is deeply rooted in here. Your mind, deeply rooted in here. Your soul. It is everything to do with how you see yourself. Not just when people are saying, oh, she's that girl that lives by the corner. Oh my gosh, she's that girl who always gets out with a Mercedes car and she never even waves it. That's not how people should be weighing you. People should be weighing you according to what you give off to them. People should be weighing you according to what you value yourself as, and then you present that. You present that to people. You give that off to people, because people will respect you for how you are when you are with them. People will respect you for your values and your routines. Probably you're a person that always wakes up in the morning, goes out for a jog. You're probably someone that wakes up every morning, cleans around your house or something like that. People will notice that. People will say, oh, that girl is a clean person. Oh, that girl loves herself. She's always exercising. She takes care of herself. It's just like, self-worth comes out in very different ways. And, sometimes people will degrade you because you do not know where to put yourself. There's so many things that can up your self-worth. It's things like self-introspection. Once you are continuously coming around in circles doing something, you come down and you think, okay, what is it that I'm doing? How is it affecting me? Is it good or bad? Is it making me grow? Is it making me less than what I am? Like every time, even the people that you socialize with, they count. They are very important people that you socialize with that help you grow in life. And there's people that you say, I just need her when I'm bored, I'll just call her up. Those people, the people that when you're bored, you just call her up and she's available all the time for you. No. That person is not the right person for you. Nobody is ever every day available for whatever nonsense or whatever that you want them to do with you. If a person is always available for you, that person's worth is getting lower and lower by the day, because you now thinking, I'll see her when I'm not busy. I'll see her when I don't have anything to do. I'll see her whenever I have time, she's gonna be around. So I don't really need to set an appointment, set a date to be with her, or anything like that. So I just basically think that we should know our worth. We should know our value by not always being available for people for no reason. And people should set appointments with you. People should set appointments with you. One thing about self-worth is you being alone in your own space and people thinking, she really likes being alone in her own space. Wow. How? It's because when you're alone, you read stuff. When you're alone, you do things that help you grow mentally, intellectually, things that empower you as a person. So that's what happens in life. If you love your time alone, people will start now seeing that, oh my God, she might be busy when I'm calling her up. Oh my God, I have to set a proper date to make sure that she's available so she can check her schedule, and then she avails herself for that or whatever. People mustn't make you feel like you're nothing, and you mustn't make yourself feel like you're nothing because of how you are always available for them. What I'm saying is that it's like having a schedule every day. That schedule is so important because it helps you grow mentally and emotionally, to a point where now the schedule is set up for a Sunday to Sunday type of thing. You can't just say, my schedule is only set up from Monday to Friday, and then I'm just not doing anything at all on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like how? You have to also have a schedule to be doing when you are by yourself. For instance, when I'm alone in my house, usually I'd say I'll wake up, but I'm not doing anything. That's basically like on a day, I'm putting like an example out there. It's not exactly what I do, but it's like an example of what I would probably be doing. I'll probably wake up in the morning, start meditation. Obviously, that's what I do every day. Meditation, read the Lord's word and whatever, what I'm doing. Light a candle, pray, all of that. That's my morning setup. And then when I'm done doing all of that, then that's where I'll now start, okay, should I eat breakfast first? Because sometimes my days are not the same. Sometimes I feel like breakfast first and then I start cleaning the house, or should I just have to clean the house first and then have breakfast? Like, it's just like that. And then what I'm going to do after cleaning the house, then I'm going to start like bathing, refreshing myself, like showing myself the love. Excuse me. Sorry. Then I'll start showing myself love, like, like appreciation things. I'll probably write myself a letter. I'll probably write something just for keeping myself to myself type of thing, listening to my thoughts. Okay, yes. And then after doing all of that, probably I'll want to eat again, because I'm always like, I enjoy food, and it's always wise to know that there's type of foods that help you, and there's type of foods that don't help you. So yeah, that's what I do. I know what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat it because of certain reasons. But when I'm around people, I'll just do whatever I want because I'm just comfortable, because I know it's like that treat that I'm taking myself to that one time. Yeah, anyway, so it's just like, you have a schedule. I have a schedule. I'm probably thinking by the time I want to eat again, it's like around 12. And when it's already 12, now I'm thinking, okay, it's 12. What am I going to do throughout the day? I'll probably be busy with setting up my weekly tasks, like what I'm gonna do during the week. How is my business going? How am I feeling about certain things? And like prepare food. Maybe I have like something that I've been wanting to do throughout the week and I couldn't do it because I was busy at work. Then I'll just do it on that time. You see, I have a schedule that is already tight. I can't just now open up for everyone every time, like for no reason. I am busy because I want to be busy. I'm busy because I'm taking care of myself, because I see that I am more important than all this nonsense that's happening outside. So I'd rather sit at home and do the right thing for me. Something that's not even going to get me into trouble. Yes, I'll get into a little bit of trouble. Maybe I broke something in the house, but I'll probably get that fixed on that day. Call up someone that does do things for me like that, and then life moves, like life goes on. So it's just a matter of sometimes I'll say my self-worth, my worth is higher than expected because my business is going so well, and it's just a skillful business, like a business where I did not have to go to school to study. I did not have to go to school to know. But at the same time, if that business was a matter of me just deciding that this is what I love and this is what I'm going to do, and God has given me the creativity and the talent, yes, as time goes, business needs you to go in and study a few things that would help the business to improve or the business to escalate to a certain level. Yes, so success is a matter also of you upgrading yourself at every level that you're on. So, for instance, I may be able to get so much work done in 1 week and then think, okay, I've achieved so much. Like, okay, I've achieved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm thinking, that's good. But that is not where you draw the line. You have to constantly like keep on pushing, constantly keep on doing better and more. I'm not saying like push yourself until you can't push anymore, but I'm saying I push myself because I want myself to grow every time. I can't get to a level and say, oh, I made it, and then I relax. I've learned that the hard way because that's how my business started off. I just went like, phew. And then when I got to a certain level, I thought I'm making it, and I started relaxing and I started forgetting that I have to keep pushing. And then things was just so on a level where they were just so still, like stagnant, that I felt like I am actually losing it. So I had to keep on pushing. So that's what happens every day. Your business is something that you have to keep on pushing on. Your achievements, your studies, your everything. Like a person that keeps on growing is a person that is worth being around, because that person knows that they're not going to be in one level forever. They have to grow. You can't say now I've bought a Mercedes Benz. What can I say? I've bought a C63, and like I feel like that's the ultimate Mercedes. Like I can't go any further. Like, girlfriend, did you hear? There's a Porsche 911. So get to that point. Like every point you reach, just push yourself further. Like I think a stepping stone is good enough, but you have to have a pathway where you know that I am gonna reach the ultimate. Every time you step on this rock, know that this rock is not good enough. Every time you step on another rock, know that this rock is not good enough. Every time you have to escalate every time, because I believe that when you are a child of God, God plants beautiful visions in your head, like my fairy tale. God plants beautiful visions in your head for a reason, for you to notice that, oh my God, I'm a child of God and there's no limit. If I ask God to help me do something, He will definitely pull through for me. So why not? So I'm saying to you, whenever you get to a point, appreciate where you are and thank God for it. But also know that there's another stepping that I need to do. I need to level up. I need to step up. Every time, whenever I push, I have to push through and move forward. So it's basically all of that. Don't undermine yourself because you're still in the beginning. The small steps that you take are better than taking big steps and landing nowhere. So small steps are better than nothing. So do that for yourself. That's where you will start seeing that actually now I know who I am. Now I value myself differently because I have to start doing things to up my game, to grow myself emotionally and mentally. It's just like a good thing. Also, what I'm saying here, these things that I keep on telling you guys, they're mainly based on all-rounded the image of a person. A person should always value themselves highly, and they should not be less than in any circumstance, in any situation. Yes, there are people that have accumulated so much in life, but don't let those people make you feel like you cannot become, because every day we learn, every day we grow to become better than where we were yesterday. That's my aim, that's my focus, that's my push. So every day that I am here with you talking, I am aiming to growing myself more than growing anything else. I am aiming to growing myself, because it pushes me to go back and study and learn, and actually when I read something, I think deep into it. When I read the Bible, I think deep into the Bible, and it just helps me every time, because now I'm a person that actually knows that what I'm doing is not for nothing, but it is for the growth of other people as well. So also becoming a person that likes to teach and inform people is also a good character trait, because that is the way that you're not gonna ever feel less than around people. People will also think that you have more knowledge than they do, because now you're able to verbally, or you're now not feeling any social awkwardness when talking. Now you're able to just voice out. This is a different setting, yes, but there are people that know me, and there's people that have said, "Man, like lately, because like, dude, everyone is just keeping on telling me that I talk too much, but I talk too much when I have to." And in this case now, lately, I talk too much because I want more information from people, and I want to learn every single time I am around a person. It should not be in vain. It should be for a purpose and a reason. So that's also something that I've grown to becoming, and it is a good it's a good trait. It's a good character trait, because now people understand that I want to know more than I actually want to tell them more, So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. Don't let men weigh you down. Don't let your family weigh you down, because family also has another way of doing that. But also knowing your worth, you will also find out that when you read more about emotional control, you will be able to control your emotions when speaking to people, when addressing an issue that is uncomfortable, like confrontation and all of that. It's just like you learn every day. So keep on learning, people. I think we're gonna have another self-worth talk soon. I just wanted to start off like this, and then as time grows, you will just realize that this is basically about the image of a person, and how a person generally has to take care or carry themselves around people. So yeah, love you, honeys. See you. Mwah, mwah.